Yo, what's going on, guys? It's J-Rod here with our first MLB The Show 21 video. We are back, man. It's been a long year. 2020 was crazy because of all the COVID stuff, but we are finally back. MLB The Show 21 is out. We've been playing for a couple of days, and we've been killing it, man. We are right now we are top 5 in Battle Royale. We already went 12-0, got Mike Trout. Currently, I think we still are top 5 in Challenge of the Week. If I'm correct, I'm not sure. Maybe I got dropped down to number 6, but I know we were top 5 for a little bit. So I think I can provide some pretty good knowledge to you guys, especially about hitting. So that's what we're going to go over about today. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get straight into it. First things first, man, we got to talk about equipment. What equipment are you using? What equipment do I recommend? If you are playing on a flat screen TV or a plasma TV, I recommend you change to a monitor. It doesn't matter if you're on a PS4 or a PS5. Just changing to a monitor is going to help improve your gameplay 200 times. It's crucial, man. It literally slows down the pitch. That's how I see it. When you go from a TV to a monitor, it slows down the pitch, giving you more time to react. It's just as basic as that. If you're on a PS5, I recommend getting something that has 60 Hertz, 1 ms at the very least. If you're on a PS4, the PS4 only does 30 Hertz, so just get something that can do 30 Hertz, 1 ms. Remember, that 1 ms response time is crucial. But yeah, so you could probably get a monitor for about 100 to 120 bucks, pretty good one. I recommend probably the BenQ Zoe or the BenQ GL2460 is what I used to use. Right now I'm using an Alienware thing, but I just recommend that. The BenQs are usually pretty good. Acer monitors are pretty good as well. But yeah. So the second thing, if you can, a PS5, like I said, it gives you higher hertz, 60 hertz than the 30 hertz. It just makes it better. It makes the gameplay smoother. It's not a complete necessary thing, because I know PS5s are really limited right now. Of course, you can get an Xbox One as well. But like I said, I know not everybody has the capability to go and get that next gen console. So if you only have an old gen, that's completely fine. You can still be pretty good. Just get a monitor though. The third thing, man, I recommend getting these control freaks, man. Control freaks are these little plastic things that help with your analog precision. It just helps keeps the PCI a little bit steadier. You know, you have more control over it. Really recommend them. There's different types. There's the tall ones and then there's the short ones. As you can see, I actually use 2 tall ones, one for my hitting, one for my pitching. Pitching tips video is going to be out later. Been using Pinpoint. It's the move. But yeah, so that's pretty much. Oh, and your controller. If you have a controller that has drift on it, just, you know, if you can, maybe try to get another one, you know, maybe a new one, just if you can. I know not everybody, like I said. What I would recommend is going to Best Buy and getting one, and then getting the protection plan. I think it's like this little plan for like 10-15 bucks. If anything's wrong with your controller, you can just go back and get a new one, and you can do that every couple of months as soon as you start noticing the drift. Just what I do personally. But yeah, all right, but that's pretty much it for the equipment. Now let's go ahead and get into the settings that you need to be using. All right, so here we're on our settings, man. So this is what I use for hitting, man. So I use everything is off except PCI Enter, which I use Starfighter on white, 100% transparency. You don't have to use this, man. This is what I like. You need to find what you like. I know some people like to only rock the center. They only rock the center circle, center altitude, center diamonds. That's all they do. I know some people that like to run the outer, which is the really big one. I don't know how they do it, but that's what they like. So what you need to do is you need to experiment, go into practice mode, see what you like, see what you feel comfortable with, and that's what you need to rock. Once you do that, then we can go to the next step. So the next step is setting up your practice the correct way, man. So what you need to do, you need to go to your sliders, and you need to go all the way down to fastball pitch speed. Turn that all the way up. I know there's some people who like to turn off speed pitch down just to have a bigger difference in pitch velocity, but I just like it like this. It's a little more realistic to how it is in game. So yeah, that's all you got to do. You just got to turn up fastball pitch speed. You confirm, hit OK, and you can save it if you want. Once you've done that, now you're ready to go into practice mode. All right, guys, so the teams don't really matter. I usually just go with teams that have players that are usually in Diamond Dynasty that I'm going to face. So like if I'm going to face Rolly Fingers, I like to face the mid-century Groundbreakers because they have Rolly Fingers in there. So I get to practice against them. But yeah, usually I just go to my favorite stadium and I just set up my preferred settings. Alrighty guys, so here we are. This is the new custom practice menu that SDS has implemented into MLB The Show 21. So now there's a lot of things that you can do, man. Now you can just set it up to where you can only have one pitch wherever you want. So if you want a fastball up and in, now you can do that. You just set it up, boom. Now you get fastball up and in. So really nice, man. I really love that they added this. It just really gives you control of how you want to practice, and that's huge. And what I want to go into more than the practice itself, I feel like the practice itself is pretty self-explanatory. You're going to go in, man, and you're just going to, you can just set it up all normally. You don't even have to set it up to a certain position. What I like to do, I like to go with the pitcher I struggle against. So, for example, fingers, we put them in there, and I want to practice righty on righty. So I just put righty on, I forgot to hit confirm, but we put Thomas. We put fingers. We keep this all the same. I don't really want to practice any specific. So right here we go, and the pitch is going to come in really fast. It's going to come in really fast. I need to make this smaller so y'all can see. So the pitch is going to come in really fast, man. Don't expect to hit anything. Like I said, y'all put the sliders up, so sinkers are going to come in extremely fast. That was a forkball and I missed it. But the whole point of this is just to adjust your eyes to seeing a really fast pitch. If you see a really fast pitch like this, like, dude, I'm like not even close to hitting that, it's going to make it easier to go and hit an all-star pitch. It's just going to look so slow to you. You're going to have so much time to react. This is something I do before I play my first game of the day. This is something I do every single day. It's just going to help you improve. You don't even like have to hit the ball. Like, it's just to adjust your eyes. But once you start hitting the balls, man, you're going to see your progress as you're hitting the balls. Like dang, like I can catch up to this 93-mile-per-hour sinker on legend speed with the sliders up. Like, it's just, you can see your progress. Alrighty guys, but what I want to go into is having a game plan when you go into a game. So the way you build your game plan is you look at the pitcher's repertoire, as y'all can see over there on the, so it would be the right-handed side of the screen. You got the pitch repertoire, so we're facing Rolly Fingers, man. He has a sinker, slider, forkball, fastball. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up a game plan. You're going to visualize what pitch you want to hit. So whenever I face Rolly Fingers, I know that people like to spam that sinker inside. I know that righty on righty, they're going to throw me that sinker inside, sometimes the fastball. So what I do is I look for that pitch. I look for that sinker inside, maybe in the 1 to 4 region, maybe the 7 region. And I look for that pitch. I visualize it, and as soon as I don't see that pitch, that's when I work away from that. That's when I see it. That's when I say, okay, it's not the sinker. Let me work from the 147 to maybe the 9 to the 6, because it's probably going to be a slider or a forkball. So I'm going to have a little more time to react to that. So basically what I'm saying is you want to work from looking for a fast pitch to a slower pitch. That's how I do it. So normally my in-game approach is sitting somewhere in the 1-2-4 region for a fast pitch. If I don't see it, then I just work away from that. So I work from the 1-4-2 to maybe like the 8-6-9, you know, going from corner to corner. And that's what I do righty on righty. Lefty on lefty, I do the same thing, but just the opposite. I look 2-3-6, and then I work to the 4-7-8. You know, I'm seeing a lot of numbers, but just keep up with me, man. Just look at the regions. And that's pretty much how I work. I just kind of go from the pitcher's hand side, and I just work away from that. If I'm facing opposite, it's kind of the same thing. If I'm facing a lefty pitcher and I have a righty hitter, I'm going to be looking at the 2-3-6 region, because that's where his arm slot is at now. And I'm working my way inside. And then, yeah, it's pretty basic stuff, honestly. You're just working from the pitcher's arm side to the hitter side, and that's all I do. That's literally all I do. That's how I do. I know some players say that they're read and react, and honestly, maybe some are. I'm not completely read and react. I like to sit on certain stuff. I like to, you know, predict the pitches, and that's just how I work, and that's what's been working for me, and that's how I've been a top player for a couple of years now. But yeah, man, it's pretty simple stuff. This is only the first part of the hitting tips, man. Later on, as I pick new stuff up, I'm going to bring it out to you guys. I'm going to give you guys all the information Hopefully you guys did find it useful. I might have rambled on about a couple of things. I'm sorry. First time I'm doing a video in a long time, so but yeah, the main thing is, man, is make sure you have the right equipment, man. If you want to compete at the highest level, you're gonna have to have the right equipment. For sure, the monitor, really important part. It's gonna really improve your game. Control freaks, really important as well. Wait, oh, and another thing, stay hydrated. Hydration, man, it helps your reaction time. I know this dude's telling me to drink water, but yeah, hydration. It helps your reaction time, so it's gonna help improve your game. That being said, man, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully you guys did find it useful. If y'all did, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. We're trying to really grow in MLB The Show 21. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be helping you guys out a lot. So yeah, man. This was your boy J-Rod, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.